Alright guys, CHGB here. Recently Tom Brady put out a video showing one of the problems that they were having with converters at the WCG tournament out in New York. Basically, the converters were causing the characters to randomly jump or randomly move around, as you see Scorpion here doing. They were blaming it on the actual converter itself because they were no-name converters. But and they said the way to solve it is to buy the e-talkie converter. I will tell you right now, that is not the problem, because I have an e-talkie converter right there. You can see it, just to verify. It's an e-talkie converter. I'm not touching anything. I'm not touching the PS2 controller at all. It's jumping. And it randomly stopped, but whatever. But anyway, the issue involved with it is not converters. The issue is the PS2 controller itself. I actually have had another PS2 controller do this. It was actually my old one, and then went on and bought a new one. But basically, the problem with the PS2 controllers is that the analogs sometimes stick in a direction. On a PS2, it won't really pick it up because it's so slight, but these converters pick up everything, so it will end up doing stuff like this if you accidentally jar the analog stick. So it doesn't really matter what converter you use, because as you can see, even the e-talking one does this. It's not a problem with the converter. It's a problem with the actual controller, the PS2 controller. So I hope this clears it up. The best way to deal with this, I found, is to actually press in the analog sticks and rotate them a little bit right before you start playing. And I don't have the problem anymore. It just randomly happens after you don't use the controller for a while. Like you let it just sit there and it starts I guess it starts loosening back up and begins to stick again. But if you do that right before you play, then it's perfectly fine. Afterwards, you just gotta get it all loosened up, all tightened up, I guess. I don't know. But that's just a weird quirk of the PS2 controllers. There's no problem with converters. You can buy it. You can get whatever converter you want. Just a few of them will have the problem, I guess, because my old one I used before, doesn't have this particular problem. It's just random.
If your converter had the only thing you can do is just test it when you first get the converter, and just try and test it out a little bit, before you actually take it into a tournament. And if it has that problem, you know what to do. Alright, this ends my video. See you guys later.